Daniel Lifschitz was a Jew who converted to Catholicism in 1966. He entered the neo-catechumenal way in 1974. One wonders if Chuck White speaks of the same Daniel Lifschitz who was interviewed by Diane Weber Biederman in her magazine article. Yet, with all the grandeur the square offered, it was a little church that caught my eyes, tucked away by the Porta del Popolo. It is the Basilica di Santa Maria del Popolo, built in 1472 through 77 at the site of an 11th century chapel. The church doors were closed, but there was a door open to the right, and it was there that we came upon an exhibit by Daniel Lifschitz, an artist, a painter of pastels. I thought he was Jewish, his name, and that's what attracted me. That here, in a beautiful church, well known for its Caravaggios, was an exhibit by a Jewish artist. It just felt so right. I walked in and was greeted by an elderly, slightly disheveled man at a very big desk. He had silver hair, thinning on top, a white beard and mustache, and he was wearing a simple, long-sleeved, button-down shirt that was not buttoned down. The desk was filled with books, none in English to my sorrow. There was also a large sign-in book for comments. The gentleman pointed the way into the exhibit. No charge. Rare in Rome. Daniel Lifschitz has been creating for more than 60 years with words and pastels. His life journey, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, is reflected in his labors of love. This elderly man she encountered at the door was none other than the artist himself, Daniel Lifschitz, whom she later learned. According to Chuck White's blog, Kiko Arguello supposedly told Lifschitz that he will not do the exhibition in Rome. Whoever gave him that information was in contradiction to this magazine article saying that it was Lifschitz who did the exhibition in Rome. Also, White's blog was incorrect about the date when Lifschitz entered the way. Chuck White stated that Lifschitz entered the way in 1973. In his interview with Diane Biederman, however, Daniel Lifschitz said he entered the way in 1974. Also, the article showed that Lifschitz did not know a Giuseppe Gennarini before he joined the neo-catechumenal way. The neo-catechumenal way. It stated that he joined the monastic community of Giuseppe Dossetti, who was a priest and founder of the Piccola Famiglia dell'Annunziata, a community based on silence, prayer, work, and poverty. During his interview with Biederman, Lifschitz indicated that he finally found comfort in the neo-catechumenal way. The neo-catechumenal way. Interesting. Learning new things all the time. You can read the entire article here. As for the letter by a Daniel Lifschitz found in Chuck White's blog, the letter can also be found in this anti-neo website. And according to the English translation of this anti-neo website, in the 80s, Giorgio Filippucci, a cantor neo-catechumenal, composed Shema Yisrael, Hear O Israel, a beautiful song which became a hit of the way. 25 years ago, George died. Today, that is his beautiful composition has not more composed Filippucci, but Kiko Arguello. It makes her pass at his. Last year I wrote a personal letter to Kiko, having received no reply. I do now one open letter. Apparently, Lifschitz accused Kiko of being narcissistic because he believed that Kiko took a song composed by Giorgio Filippucci and passed it on as his own. This is incorrect. In 1997, the Thursday after Ash Wednesday, while praying lauds with his wife and the priest who accompanied them on the mission, Giorgio suffered unexpectedly and irretrievably a stroke that left him lifeless. He was so ascended to heaven, leaving his wife and 11 children, the last of which are still in gestation. It was the same Giorgio Kiko Arguello who accompanied with guitar in meetings and Eucharistias, who composed the song Shema Israel, putting music to the ancient Jewish prayer. This song has become one of the most important and emotional neo-catechumenical. It is sung in the Easter Vigils del Camino worldwide, and every day is sung in a very special way at the International Center Domus Galilei on Mount of Beatitudes, Galilee, Israel, stage of an ongoing and fruitful dialogue between Christianity and Judaism. Giorgio Filippucci was both the star of a TV show called RAI, Salt of the Earth, a program of the 80s in which, accompanied by musicians and singers, Giorgio played songs and psalms of the neo-catechumenal, presenting to the public the Christian reality, fruit of Vatican II, that in those years he moved his first steps with enviable fervor. This news report stated that it was Giorgio Filippucci who composed the song Shema Israel. Kiko never claimed it as his own. However, over time, people began to think that all the songs were composed by Kiko Arguello. So where did this rumor come from? All rumors came from anti-Neo websites. Should we believe Chuck White, who gets all information from anti-Neo websites? Perhaps the Jungle folks should start doing their own research on secular unbiased news report rather than swallowing everything one man tells them.